Good morning. I'm Mike Mansour, and we're here at Hawkwoods Nature Center in Auburn Hills, Michigan. And Eric, new wonderful young man, is doing the video taping today. And people have asked me some questions about environmental education and careers, how you become an environmental educator, etc. And gosh, I've been doing this a long time, but I think if I look way back when I was a kid growing up on the Missouri River, a lot of the reason I am who I am today is because of my great-grandfather, F.C. Payton. Just my grandfather, not my great-grandfather. We used to go down to the river a lot, and it was wild and great. And we'd go mushroom hunting, and we'd have fires on the camp shore, and go out in the lake or the river and look for catfish. And later on, when I grew up and started going hunting with him for pheasants, that continued. And I think back on it, way back in 1947, all this started, and it's amazing. I went on to college and the Army and did a lot of super neat things. Then started teaching school, and in 1970, we celebrated the first Earth Day here in Pontiac, and I took kids out, and they picked up litter and lots of typical things like that. And the school district decided that I should be part of the environmental education program that was being funded. And from that point on, it seems like my life has never been the same. I taught science, and we would do a lot of different projects in the early days. Telephone book recycling, planting trees, picking up litter, of course. Today, though, we've really had a tremendous change. And back in Jimmy Carter's presidency, we were able to write a grant, and we had 91 acres out here, and we've been building cabins and having nature trails and having kids come every day and had ropes courses, etc. I guess what really builds, what do I do today? Well, I try to supervise people, and I'm reaching out to Detroit teachers and Pontiac teachers and having lots of kids come in. These beautiful cabins you see in the background were built by volunteers and students from Oakland Tech Vocational School over in Clarkston. And Eric's one of those students, and I cherish the relationship that we've had with all kinds of young men and women. I recently got out of the hospital, and one of the nurses there was my former student, and he said one of the reasons he became a nurse was because of when I was his teacher back in the 8th grade. I taught 8th grade for 36 years, but at the same time, for the last 42 years, I've been making this place called Hawkwoods. And it's a beautiful place. 2 miles of trails, marsh, boardwalk, things of that nature. Career-wise, you have the opportunity to meet a lot of great educators over the years, including Julian Smith, Steve Van Meter, even Judy Browse, believe it or not. I know Judy's part of the National Environmental Education, but she was an inspiration. Today, well, I also got to meet Roger Tory Peterson in Buffalo, and because of that, I think I'm a pretty active birder. I began the Flying Wild program here in Michigan, and we now have 17 facilitators, and that's been really a delight. I continued going to school at the University of Michigan State and Oakland University, and I continued here, and today I still am able to share my love of nature and the outdoors with the kids and with the community. Let me see if I'm answering all the questions I'm supposed to be. Career-wise, all of my own children went on to Michigan State, and they've got great degrees, and they're all working. And I think getting outdoors and enjoying the outdoors, wanting to change things too. Environmental education today has become much more serious than just litter. With global warming and the inequity of resources all around the world, we really have to take responsibility for helping others and changing the world, both politically as well as socially. I look forward to many years to come, and I hope you consider becoming an environmental educator yourself. It's been a wonderful life for me, and I look forward to continuing that trade. Take care from Hawkwoods Nature Center.